Greetings, friend. I will show you how to solve this puzzle, Crosshairs 157 by Julian Locke, placing marks in the grid. Click on the link below if you want to give it a go. And with that, it's solving time. All right, I'm pretty excited about this puzzle. First things I see are, I'm looking at the sixes right here. And then we got 5, 5. We got 2 5s right here because these 5s are kind of a pointing pair out on the outside there. I'm going to look for 2 spots to put a 4 and an 8. You see, if you probably noticed, the 4 and the 8 are in column 6 and row 6. So this bus has to be a 4 and an 8. So that's going to come in handy. All right, what else we got here? 4 and 6, 4 on the pointing pair, 6, 6, 2 spots for a 6 here. And what I'm doing, this is called Snyder notation. If you only have 2 candidates possible in a block, you're going to mark those out in case I solve one of these. I can immediately solve the other one for that candidate. But it looks like I can actually solve for a 4 now up here because of this 4 cutting across, which is nice. And then I'll give myself 2 spots for 4 right there. So Julian puts a lot of comments on my puzzles, and I really appreciate those, and started saying, hey, I have puzzles for you that you could try to solve and put some variations there. So I said I'd give it a go, try it out, and see how well these puzzles are. And they seem to be comparable in strength, and I'm curious to see how well it solves. Okay, so we got an 8, 8, and an 8 right there. And then looks like, well, this is a 6 and an 8. Because you got the 8 and the 6, both rows 8 and 9. All right. And then I'm going to look. And okay, the 5 is going to be limited to these 2 spots here, which means I can actually solve this for a 5. Didn't see that earlier. 6, 6, 8, 8. The 9 cutting across. So there's 2 spots for 9 right there. Means 9 is going to be one of these 3 spots. Okay. And then the 1. You can see with this block right here, call them blocks, you have a lot of pointing pairs that you can make out of it. So this is actually going to be a 5, 9 hidden pair right there because of the 5, 9 here and the 5, 9 there. All right, I'm starting to get the hang of this. 1, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3. Anything else? I got the 1s there, and then the 5. Here. Okay, 1, 5. So 5's got to be across the top there. Okay, and then the 8, 3, 4, 8. So an 8's got to be down here somewhere. All right, and making good progress. You know, we'll get there. So now you can kind of see how the 2's work right here. To make that a 2, it means this has to be a 2, 3. So there's a lot of like naked hidden pairs going on here, which is kind of cool. I like that. 2, 2, 2 spots for 2 up here. How else are the 2's limited? Nah, not really. But 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, looking nice. You know, you gotta love the initial design as well. I thought that was kind of cool. All right, so we gotta limit ourselves here to kind of a naked triple, right? We can't be a 2, 3, can't be a 6, 8. It's gotta be a 1, 7, 9. You see how the 7 comes across row 8? So this has to be a 7. And then the 1s are a pointing pair down here. So this has got to be your 9. That's got to be your 1. See how that works? All right. I'm going to try to get a little smarter here as I'm doing this solve. And now let's look across row 8. We got a 2, 3, and a 4. So I'll just make that 2, 3, 4. And the 4s are going to be a claiming pair, but it doesn't really help us. Except, actually, it does help us. All right. You notice, where can a 4 be in column 8? It can't be, it's got to be one of these 2 spots now. It can't be here or here because of row 8. It can't be in the middle because of these 3 digits. So it has to be right there. That's the only place for 4 in column 8. Nice. All right. So I got the 2, 3, 4. Let's look up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So now we're looking at 5, 6, 8, 9. That doesn't really help us too much. I don't want to make that many marks. All right. 7, 7. I can actually solve for 7 right here because of these 7s and the 7 right there. which means this now has to be a 6, 7. And anytime you have this, the 6 and the 7 are now the hidden pair. You see that 2 right there? That 2, bye-bye. You're not going to be part of those two cells. I know I can solve for that 2 right away. And now it looks like the 2's coming down, and it's going to be in the same spots as these 4s. So this has to be a 2, 4. And the 3's have got to be in one of these spots with the 1. So we can make this a 1, 3. And now we'll be able to solve this cell right here for 9. Because that's the only thing left in column 8. All right, and now you look right here. We got a 1, 3. Here's your 1. So 1, 3 right there. And then 3, 3, 3, 3. Gonna be one of those spots. This has to be 2, 4 right here because of the 2, 4 down here, and then the 5, 9s. Yeah, that works. All right, so now I'm looking for restrictions. You know, what are restricted to 1, 2, 5? So 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 7. 7s are now in one of these two spots. And that's interesting because now the 7s are down here. 7s can't be up there because a 7 can't be here, right? So 7's got to be in row 3 there in block 2. And so what that means also, you can see, is that these 7s are now a pointing pair here. So this has got to be your 6, and that's got to be your 7. We make that solve. Nice. And you're looking at 5, 7, 8 cutting across. So I will make this naked triple. 5, 7, 8. Right? I'm going to highlight that because you see there's the 6 candidates. This is valuable because it blocks out these 3 candidates. So these 2 are now going to be a naked pair. And then I'm going to be able to help me to solve down here as well. So this can't be a 5. This can't be a 7. And this could be a 5, 7. No, this can't be a 5 either. So we can get rid of that 5. So we can actually solve this for a 5. Right there. So let me get rid of the colors first. And we can solve our 5. And what do we have left here? We got a 9 and a 6. I can't solve that yet. But because the 6, 9 right here, that's an 8, that's a 6. Because the 6s have to be up there in block 1. Great. All right. And now let's see, what did that give us? 5, 5, 2 5s, 6s and 9s. We are still making great progress here. I'm going to look for more restrictions. Where do I feel like I'm finding the restrictions? Let's look right here. You get a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to be a 3, 4, right? It can't be a 5, 9 because of this 5, 9. So that's 3, 4. That's a 1, 2, 4. And this would be a 1, 2, 3. How does that play here? Okay. Well, we have something interesting here. A little shortcut. Look at these 4 cells. Well, you'll notice is there's a 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, and a 1, 2, 4. Well, we know this puzzle has a unique solution. And so this is unique rectangle. It's a type 1, where there's only one extra candidate given. We can solve this cell for 1, because if this wasn't a 1, then you could solve this puzzle 2, 4 here, like 2's here and here, and you can do the 4's right there. Solve the rest of the puzzle, come back and do 4's here and 2's there. We know that's not the case. So we got to break up that uniqueness, make it unique by making this a 1. And I think that this was intended logic because of the comment about that Julian put when he put this puzzle in my comment section. He says, you find a unique rectangle, just grab hold of it. So I am. All right, and if you need more help on unique rectangles, check out my unique rectangle tutorial. I'll put a link to it right here. And I cover all 7 of the most common types of unique rectangles, including that type 1. All right, now that we solved that 1 right there, this has got to be a 1. And I got to get out of my coloring mode. All right, and that's going to be make that a 5 because we just spliced that. Now we come back here and we go 9, 5. All right, and I think we're going to get moving. This has to be a 9 now because of these 9s. And you're looking here, 7, 8. Here's your 7. So I know that's an 8. That's a 7. That's an 8. 2 spots here. We're looking at a 6 and 7. That 7 is going to play and do some more work for us. 7 and a 6. Great. All right. And then let's look here. We got 3, 4, 8. You got the 4 and an 8 right there. So this has to be your 3. That's your 4. That's your 2. That's your 4. That's your 2. And we got a 1, 2. That's got to be your 3 right there. Here's your 8. Here's your 4. All right, now we're really making a lot of progress. When you see you get to this part of the puzzle, we've kind of hit the critical mass. You know, it's going to be a lot of just naked hidden singles, maybe some naked hidden pairs. But we will get to the end of this puzzle here. So now it's just about using good technique. 4, 4. We had that 4 mark there, so we know this has got to be your 4. And we just want to kind of start filling out these spots. 1, 2, and 3. There's a 1, 3 right there. So this has to be your 2, and you got the 3 right there. So there's your 1. There's your 3. There's your 1. Okay, you got your 2 right here. So here's 3. Here's 2. Nice. And then we know across the bottom is another naked triple. We're looking at a 3, 5, 9. I look up here. I got 2 3s, and I got a 9. We're going to be able to solve all 3 of these right away. This has to be your 5. This has to be your 9. And that has to be your 3 because of this little pattern that I saw right there. Nice, huh? All right. And now we got 9, 9. Looking spots 9 there. Okay, the 7. Let's look at the 8. So the 8 can't be here anymore, so the 8's got to be right there. So let's get rid of that 8. And what do we have left? 6, 7, 9. 9, 6. That's not the easy way to solve it. Let's look at column 5. Looking for a 5 and a 6 here. You got a 5 right there. So this is your 6. And that's your 5. Okay. And then look across the top. You're going to get rid of this 5. I got a 1, 6, 9. I got the 9 and the 1. That's going to be your 6. That's going to be your 1 right there. And now we did that 6. This is going to be your 9. That's got to be your 6. And we look across here. You're looking for a 7, 9. Here's your 9. So that's got to be your 9. That's got to be your 7. And then we can come down here and immediately solve for that for the 7 and for the 2. If you want to see some more great solving like this, check out this other video I think you will enjoy. Thank you so much, Julian, for recommending this puzzle. I look to feature some more of yours in the very near future. Don't forget that buy me a coffee link. Your support really helps me. There's some great content over there. Click on the link below. Thank you so much for watching.